Good day everyone, we're Peachy's advertising company and our goal is to provide effective and unique marketing and public relations solutions that will help our clients grow their business.
Our client, SPJ School of Global Management, faces the challenge of visibility in the mainstream higher education industry. According to our marketing analysis, we need to increase our presence in the local market, specifically Singapore, because SPJ competes with a lot of local business schools that are more recognized by the locals. So I will be passing on to my brand manager, Moriah. She will be talking about the promotional strategies that we will be using for our marketing.
So, our promotional strategy will focus on conducting university fairs and campus fairs, in which in these campus fairs or campus expos, SPJ will join several other local universities in Singapore. And in this, we will be able to increase the awareness or how SPJ will be more recognized in terms of being more having the presence in these expos, and thus we will have maybe a possible increase in knowledge or information or even the sharing of our programs in SPJ. And another one of our strategies will be the campus fairs. In these campus fairs, we plan on making this a student culture in which the students are the ones who will be conducting or preparing and planning, who will be there to conduct or do research and all these preparations and logistics that they will use to engage in other people in order to bring in a lot of audience from different places in Singapore, or also maybe bring a lot of tourists or any type of or any people from the different markets in the country. So in this way, we will be able to promote SPJ locally, because campus fairs would include activities, maybe music festivals, bands playing, games, events that will help even increase the awareness or the information that the Singapore will SPJ will provide the possible student applicants, and the culture that the institution will give to our new audience. In this case, the campus fairs could also conduct open houses. In these open houses, the audience or the possible target markets will be able to have a direct or face-to-face contact of how the environment of SPJ would be if they join the institution.
Now, I'll present you how we'll implement these promotional strategies. We would first need cooperation of our marketing department in our school and student council to work together. We thought of pulling labor from outside students that are willing to participate in exchange of some incentives. So we would also ask students to do fundraising to help and raise initial capital for events. For the expo events that will be held outside our school campus, we would also need to work with outside sources such as event organization and program coordinators. These events can bring a lot of exposure for our clients and can also promote a better culture in the school. Involving students in organization and activities can reduce the cost and allow efficiency in market strategies. These events will bring more interest in local students, which we will achieve our goal to have more presence and visible in local sense. Now, my financial manager, Lee, will talk about our budget in holding these market strategies.
As our group's focus is to increase our product's visibility, additional financial support is needed. Given the allotted allowance for marketing, we will invest in these few improvements. First, advertising costs. In today's age of social media, newspapers and flyers are already obsolete. We are going to focus on YouTube space and YouTube ads. Now, YouTube ads are $10 per day locally. The pricing can be a little bit more flexible because you can have 5-second ads or 30-second ads. Second are university fairs. Now, university fairs, as stated earlier today, are events in Singapore that would introduce universities. Now, these prices are rented by meter squared. Okay, so depending on the size of the area, we can ask for a quotation of our rent. Other than that, there would also be labor costs. We can motivate students to help us with the university fair by giving them a fair wage of $10 an hour. So approximately For 2 or 3 days, we can hire 1 to 2 students to help us with the fair. At $10 an hour, it would be around $720 total. Our third marketing option is open house. So we can actually cater cheap in Singapore for $10 per person. Now, assuming that there would be around 60 people that would come to our open house, it would be around 600 in total. That is drinks and food overall. Now we would also have, of course, miscellaneous fees when we join university fairs, open an open house, and create community fairs. Now this would include souvenirs and offline media ranging from $5 to $20. Souvenirs can be printed using mugs, pens, or notebooks with our logo for $5 to $20, and offline media like flyers, brochures, and trampolines are at a range from $1 to $40 overall. Okay, so the total cost approximately of everything would be around 10,000 Singapore dollars. Okay, now this doesn't include the YouTube upkeep every day, the convention space because this needs to be rented out, and outsourced labor from our fairs and open houses that we can get at a reasonable price depending on our arrangements.
The agency hopes to address our clients' marketing challenges, fulfill their needs, and ultimately raise our brand's awareness and visibility. Provided we get funding, we vote easy implementation and financially sound advertisements.